Guys, Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, has done it again. Trust me, this one is going to blow your mind. I want you to take a look at what happened on stage just a few hours ago that has sparked reactions on the internet, as many Nigerians have come out to confirm Peter Obi's integrity that cannot be bought. Take a look at this video with rapt attention, and I'll be coming back to give you the reactions of Nigerians and my own deep analysis about it. Do your best to touch the like button so that this video can be recommended for more people to get to see.
Is His Excellency, the former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the recent past governor of Anambra State. He's an alumnus of University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Harvard Business School, Lagos Business School, Kellogg School of Management, London School of Economics and Political Science, Columbia, Oxford, and Cambridge universities. While in office, he served as the Chairman, Board of Securities and Exchange Commission, and as a Special Advisor to the President on Finance. He is the former Chairman of Fidelity Bank and has also held other executive positions in several blue-chip companies in Nigeria.
Start by thanking Pastor and his team, but I'm sure if you're in my position, you'll be feeling so bad standing here that everything is being said about politicians and I'm the only politician here. Well, let me thank the pastor. This is a wonderful work. I came here and listened to all the speeches. The reason why I wanted to know what is all this all about. When I was invited, I've never seen this before, I've never watched it before. So when they invited me, they insist, I must, but they kept texting me, and they said, well, let me just come and see what these people are doing around this place. I didn't know it's a place where politicians run into trouble. We have a country. Where I give you a few, I know they say statistics don't work, but I need to use a few statistics to tell you how good and bad things are and what you can do based on what every speaker here has said. This year, your country is expected to, our expected revenue for this year is 7.2 trillion from both the states and the federal government. The expected expenditure is 11.4 trillion. Is 11.4 trillion. That's a deficit of about 4.2 trillion. This is the type of debts that have already been incurred a year ago by the same government. They will tell you today that Nigerian debt to GDP is under 20%, is small. That's what you hear. This year, the federal government provided for debt servicing 38% of their budget, of the revenue, 38% to service debt. Because the revenue they are getting is not enough, half of the year they use 51% to service the debt and they are borrowing more. You will hear words like, we are going to spend our way out of recession. I'm sure you have heard it. There's nothing wrong in borrowing. Let me say it here. Just like we are talking about selling assets, there's nothing wrong in borrowing. But the question is, what are you borrowing for? In a recession, the only way to come out of recession is to do what? Spend for growth. And you can only spend for growth either from savings or from borrowing. And since we don't have savings, you read it, how our savings were squandered, whether it's school, SS school, anything, by the governors, everybody was right. The money is gone. But now, in order to spend, we need to borrow. And there's nothing wrong in borrowing, but the question is, what are you borrowing for? Are you borrowing for consumption? Or are you borrowing for production? The fear is that we are borrowing for consumption, because we can't see what we used the past borrowing or what we sold before for, and that is the crisis we face. And that is the critical thing everybody has to watch. When you borrow for consumption, when you have no savings, you're heading for a disaster. And I give you an example using two countries. When they talk about debt to GDP, the country with the highest debt to GDP is Japan. Japan debt to GDP is 246%. However, Japan have the highest net asset of any country in the world. They have 1.3 trillion in US bonds and dollar bonds and everything. So they have money, so they can afford to borrow. Greece have 180%. Because they didn't have money, they collapsed because there was no savings. And that is the crisis. So when you see people like me say when they wanted to give money to governors and say bailout, I was a governor, I should be supporting it. But I disagreed. I said no, before we give them the money, let them tell us what they are doing, because it is wrong for us to pay a bill of a trunk while it's still in the bag. He has to come out of the bag first, and he will settle what he has drunk before.
So guys, let's take a look at what Nigerians have to say about the words of Peter Obi that sparked reactions on the internet. Chukuma said, why is an intelligent man talking with His Excellency Peter Obi, New Nigeria, here we come? And Fimie said, I must commend your tenacity and drive in selling Peter Obi and his Satan ideology to salvage Nigeria. And Marcel Obioma said, this speech will be relevant to unborn children of this country. Philip David said, I just like this man without reservation. John said, ha ha ha. He said, dispatch riders, this man will not kill me with love. And Christian said, integrity can never be bought. And Sweetfish said, see standing ovation, chai. Dr. D said, word. Now the truth is that the tenacity, the integrity, and the character of Peter Obi has been consistent over time. And that is why up until now, the ruling All Progressives Congress has not been able to come up with any tangible thing to indict him. Because trust me, if Peter Obi had any skeleton in his cupboard, the All Progressives Congress would have by now bastardized his image. But the truth is that, like somebody said in the early hours of the comment section, that integrity cannot be bought. Peter Obi is a man of integrity, and take it or leave it. We must all come out and rally around people with such character to man the positions of authority. Because one of the greatest problems Nigeria is ever having is the issue of the recruitment process of our political leaders. Truth be told, 98% of people in political position today lack integrity. 98% of them do not even have a plan of what they want to give to Nigerians when they get into power. And 98% of them just stumble into power. And that is why you see the bastardization in our country. Like I was saying to somebody, do you know that if you put the wealth of maybe some 10 influential politicians in Nigeria, it will amaze you that those 10 people may be richer than some 10 states put together. That is the extent of kleptocracy and money laundering African countries have faced, not just in Nigeria. And the truth is that this must have to stop. We'd like you to do your best to share this video and ensure you do well to touch the like button so that this video can be recommended for more people to get to see. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video. Bye for now.